I've recently realized something about Call of Duty World War II Zombies, and of course I had to realize it in the best way possible, and that of course was by completing, wait, did I just say completing? I meant to say failing at the Darkest Shores main Easter egg for about the 20th time in a row. Yes, that's clearly what I meant to say. And yeah, I know I'm trash at the game, I don't need anybody to tell me that, I'm completely aware of that. But come on, this is coming from some guy who's completed every single solo bowl Easter egg in the past, besides the Mephistophelies boss fight. I've completed every single other one, and I just cannot find a way to complete this Easter egg no matter what the heck I try. It's just so difficult. And if you guys don't believe me, you guys just think, oh, this guy's just a noob who doesn't know how to play Call of Duty Zombies, he just trashed the game, then I challenge you guys. Actually, I don't challenge you. I'll just tell you guys. And if you guys don't believe me, check it yourself. Google search or YouTube search the Darkest Shore Easter egg solo bowl, or soloed, or however you want to say it. Just search that, and I guarantee you only one video will pop up of somebody actually completing it. And, you know, guess who this guy is. Just give me a wild guess. Well, who is this guy? Who is this guy? He's probably someone pretty new at it. Or maybe it's a casual, I guess not really casual, but maybe it's just like a normal zombies YouTuber, Mr. Dolik Noah, maybe someone like that. No, it's Smart Guy. And Smart Guy is the only guy who's ever completed the Mephistopheles boss fight on solo, and he's the only person on YouTube to upload themselves completing this Easter egg on solo. It's a bit ridiculous to say the very least. And it's like so bad why it's like this. Like, it's not supposed to be this difficult for a stupid boss fight, and it's, oh my gosh, I just don't know. Anyways, that's not even the problem I want to be talking about here. I don't even know how I got so distracted by the stupid Easter egg, but the problem I want to be talking about here is the supply drop system. And yes, I'm kind of aware that supply drop systems have always been trash inside Call of Duty, but I want to talk about it in a kind of a different way. Not really a different way, it's still the same way I'm going to be trashing it, but it's a different reason, I guess. And I know I should have realized this when the game actually launched, but I guess I had in my mind that the prestige glitch was a problem, not exactly the system so much. But now I've realized, the system as a whole just sucks, because there's only two ways right now to get supply drops inside zombies. And I know the order systems are going to be coming eventually. Honestly, it's not really going to show up till the game's dead. No, actually, scratch that. It's not going to be showing up till the game is buried and body is rotting away. That's about when they'll release the order system into zombies. I think that's a good time too. I have to agree with them. That's probably the best time that you could release this system, because nobody's going to be playing at the time, so they have to pretend they're adding things to the game. But anyways, that's besides the point, because right now there's only two ways to get supply drops, and that's by leveling up, and I'll come back to leveling up and what I think about that. And of course, by purchasing them using COD points. Now, most sane people won't be purchasing COD points. I can tell you, I will never do that again. They got me once already, actually twice, but you know the saying, fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, still shame on you. But I didn't go for the third time because I finally learned, and that was all the way back in AW or Advanced Warfare, so it's been a while since I did that. So anyways, besides the point, because the point is nobody's going to be buying supply drops if they're sane, or unless they got a hump on their back. Get it? It's saying that they're a whale because there's such things as a humpback whale, and get it, because there's a hump on their back, and you know those are whales. Humpback whales are whales, and people who buy supply drops, a ton of supply drops, are whales. So you get it, right? See, it's funny. It's a cool joke. Yeah, I can hear everybody laughing. It's pretty funny stuff. But regardless, that is one way. And I just remembered this, and it's something I just realized because there was a prestige glitch for at least the first 2 months of this game being out, maybe even 3 months for it being out, because if you guys didn't realize, it limited people who already leveled up all the way to be able to obtain supply drops in only one way. Because remember what I said, that we only have two ways to get supply drops, and that was by leveling up and purchasing them. And guess what? What happened? There was a prestige glitch, and you could no longer level up to get supply drops, which left us for about 3 months with only one way of getting supply drops in this stupid mode already, by purchasing them. And yeah, it was a glitch though. It was just a glitch. It was a very convenient glitch for Activision. It's all like, oh man, look at this glitch. We're working really hard to fix this glitch. We will do it as soon as possible. And we didn't actually purposely do this. This was all an accident. We're on it, guys. Don't worry about it. We're on this. We will fix this glitch as soon as possible. Trust me. It's not that we only left you with one option to get supply drops right now. That doesn't really matter, because we're on fixing this glitch. Now I'm starting to think that they weren't really on fixing that glitch, and why it took them so long to fix a glitch. It seems kind of weird, but anyways, that's besides the point. It's not really besides the point, that's kind of part of the point, but regardless, I want to go back to the other way of earning supply drops, and that's by leveling up, and oh my gosh, does this way also suck, because you have to remember, in previous Call of Duties, you could just get supply drops by playing. You would get keys no matter what you did inside IW, you would get liquid divinium no matter what, as long as you were playing the game, you would get keys and liquid diviniums in the last ones. But now, if you're someone who does not like to prestige, then you're screwed, because once you hit max level, you're never getting supply drops again. And it's just like, oh, I don't like the prestige because I don't like losing my attachments, my mods, or anything like that. So I'm not going to prestige, but then I don't get supply drops, so I don't get any consumables. And I know you could possibly live with, I know you can live without consumables, but that's dumb, because, you know, they're in the game and you want to use them. If you don't want to lose a feature just because you're not wanting to prestige. And that may seem like just for the people who don't like to prestige, but, you know, a lot of people in Call of Duty like to prestige. But that leads into the other problem with the prestige system in Zombies being another pile of trash. It's also there next to the supply drop system. They're both really big piles of trash. I know it's the prestige system just a little bit smaller, well, about half the size of that pile of trash. It's like the supply drop system is like humongous, like the size of Mount Everest, and this would be like the Alps or something. Maybe not the Alps, but, you know, another mountain. You get what I'm saying? I don't even get what I'm saying, but yeah, hopefully you guys got the point, because this prestige system is trash, because once you prestige, you're going to lose absolutely everything. And I know that's normal for Call of Duty. That is what you always get. That's what always happens when you prestige. But the reason why this one is so bad is because you absolutely do not get perma unlocks. There's no such thing as perma unlocks in Zombies. They're in multiplayer, but not in Zombies. So what happens is that if you want to get a mod, you're not going to get it till later in your leveling up, I guess. And by the time you're already at that leveling up stage, you're going to be ready to prestige again. It's not like you're not going to prestige, because then you're not going to be able to get supply drops. And if you're not going to get supply drops, you're not getting consumables. How great is that? And of course, this is the weird part, and what makes it even worse is that this also applies to your weapons. You lose all the attachments until you get to a certain level, not till like level 30 something, until you unlock all your attachments to your guns. And this one is really dumb, because I know when you prestige, it locked off your attachments, but once you reach that level, you still had your attachments on those guns. And of course, I'm referencing this to Black Ops 3 because IW didn't have this, but in Black Ops 3, even when you prestige, you would lose the guns for a while, or the attachments on those guns for a while, but then once you leveled up to the level, you would just have all your attachments back. But no, not in this game. Your attachments are also tied to your level, so you not till you're late in your levels can you ever unlock all your attachments. And by the time, again, once you're at that level, you're going to be ready to prestige again. What a coincidence. And what is this thing that it's called? What do they call this? I have a feeling, is it like incentive? I guess that's the word they would use. They would use incentive to buy more supply drops, because nobody's going to want to constantly prestige and constantly lose all their stuff. And I know there's a master prestige. I don't care. I'm never getting the master prestige inside this game, okay? Most people are not getting the master prestige, so I don't care about that. And so everybody like myself are going to be just screwed out of supply drops for the longest time, and it's just so dumb. And oh my gosh, I just had to make this video. I don't know. I'm just really annoyed with the supply drop system right now. It's really a mixture of so many things I'm annoyed with, because I honestly just came off a game where I failed the stupid main Easter egg. Like, you guys may be able to tell that from the start of this video, but I just came off a failed Easter egg attempt for the billionth time in the Darkest Shore, and then I realized I didn't have any more charges. I was losing all my consumables, didn't have any of those left. I'm barely earning any more supply drops, and I don't want to prestige again because prestiging is dumb. But if I don't prestige, I'm not going to get supply drops. And oh my gosh, you guys get why I'm kind of upset right now. Hopefully you guys understand why I'm a bit upset right now. I don't even know why I'm going to upload this video. I don't care. I don't care if I get calm and realize, hey, maybe this isn't the best idea to upload this video. I'm still uploading it. But anyways, that's about it for me. But yeah. Laters, guys. Hopefully you guys like listening to this rant, and maybe people will maybe listen to it. Obviously not, because they'll lose our incentive to pay for supply drops. Laters. I don't know. I'm just ending the video now.